And it's a nice day, I guess, for testing. What do you expect?
It's a beautiful day. Sun is shining. There's a lot of people, which seems to be really enthusiastic about motor racing. So, again, I can't wait to do some business.
And what is it? Is it a real test or is it more like an exhibition?
It's a little bit of both. Obviously, it's the first time the Formula One car comes back to Zandvoort after, I wouldn't say long time, but a few years. And so it is indeed an exhibition in a way. But on the other hand, it's also an occasion for us to do some kilometers and maybe to see if Formula One can have a future here, which I think is very possible.
Ralf, herzlich willkommen. Welcome to Zandvoort. You've been here a couple of times, or at least one with the Marlboro Masters. What do you remember of this racetrack?
Well, I mean, it used to be, especially in the Formula 3, a nice racetrack and enjoyable to race on.
Yeah. It's a bit longer now. How do you prepare for an event like this?
Yeah, well, it is not really, it's just driving a few show laps, so it's no preparation at all. Basically, it's just enjoyment for us to race around here, to do a few laps without any pressure, without anything, just for show.
If you look at how your relationship within the team is nowadays, how do you work with Patrick?
I mean, I think we work very good from the beginning on. There's no problems at all, and I must say, since I'm in the team, I enjoy working with the team, and we had never had a problem.
No, I'm not looking for problems, but I know Patrick sometimes can be real firm on what he wants. Do you have a fight every now and then?
Well, I think, you know, we are not racing for fun. We are racing for results, and at the end of the day, if the results are not good enough and you have to change things, then you ask for things, and things have to be done. And if I want something, I ask for it, and if Patrick wants something, he asks for it. That's quite easy.
You go and work with BMW now. Does that help you to get over a difficult period?
Well, at least to know that we have a new engine and a new chance from next year onwards keeps us going, definitely. I mean, or especially Williams, is not happy in the situation it's in now. I mean, the team is used to win races and not to be happy to score 2 points on a weekend. But having said that, we are still reasonably happy with what we achieved so far. We hope to change it as quick as possible, and especially now after Spa, we're looking forward to the next few races, because we're very competitive, I would say, there again, and you know, even Monza test was reasonably good, so we'll see how it ends up. Which
will be your race in a way, the one where you say, well, if everything falls in the right position there, we'll be okay?
A bit difficult. I would think after the experience we made in Spa that our car should be very good in Suzuka. And after the test in Monza, it was reasonably good as well. So we'll see. I don't know how it is in Nürburgring and Malaysia, obviously. That's a big question mark for everybody.
Olav Zanardi, welcome to Zandvoort. To my knowledge, you haven't raced here, have you?
Never, no.
What have you heard about this place?
Oh, I heard that it's great, and just anxious to put the wheels down on the circuit.
I've talked to a couple of former teammates of you. One of them is Johnny, where you had your period with Lotus. Some people say that technically you're very, very nearly brilliant. Is it difficult for you, when your brain is so technical, to solve all the problems you have? No.
You want to make me look smarter than I am, but... difficult.
No, Johnny tells good stories about you.
No, well... I don't think it's a question of trying to achieve something more than other people. It's just a question of trying to set the car up the best way you can. And in these days, I gotta say, it's a little bit frustrating, because you don't have the grip to put the load into the suspension, and you need to set the car up stiff enough to be supported in the high-speed corners, where the winds generates a lot of downforce. So therefore, you gotta run a sort of stiff setup, stiff enough that it ends it up being super stiff for the grip you have in the slow-speed corner. So it doesn't matter whether you change springs, roll bar, damper settings. The car doesn't really move much, and that's why we all forced in these days to drive just the car in one way, which is brake really late, try to turn around somehow, throw in the car in, and then boom, on the power and let the car do the job.
So power is mega important. Does it help that you know that the BMW engine is coming?
We know that they have the capability to get where they want really, really fast, because there's no, I mean, they're second to none, let's face it. It's a manufacturer that is just big. They have the financial resource and they have the technical resources it takes to do the job. But unfortunately, all the other opponents are really strong as well and have continuity through the years. So it'll be difficult at first, but nevertheless, you know, it's a great partner to have, a partner like BMW, because you can bet that really soon they will be on the top. I mean, that's where they want to set themselves.
The support Frank Williams and Patrick both have given you over the last couple of weeks must have really helped to get some sorrow off your mind, because it is very difficult to keep focused if you have all the bad luck you've had.
Yeah, it certainly pleased me a lot. Although, and please try to understand it in the right way, I'm not expecting that from Patrick and Frank, in the sense that exactly, it's business. They're paying me a lot of money. They hire me for what they've seen in the States, and that's what they want from me. And I know I can give it to them. It's just a question of get it going. On the other end, on my defense, I gotta say that this year I did not get a lot of help from my team, in the sense that the car broke down many times. A car that has shown a good reliability with Ralf, in a way, beside the performance matter. So it's a little bit of both. Nevertheless, we showed some competitiveness in Spa, and I had a very good test in Monza, and I hope I'm going to have a very good race there. Yeah. I'm really pumped up because I know that the car can run well there.
To me, it sometimes looks like there's a lock. There's a lock on the, somewhere's still a lock, and if you unlock it, the thing works.
It'll click.
Probably.
Well, I hope. I think we have improved the car a lot. We've got some new aerodynamical bits that have improved the performance, but more than that, the drivability of the car. And certainly this has helped me more than what it did to Ralf. I always had this kind of Prost driving style, you know. At least I was trying to imitate him, the great professor, and with some success, especially in the States. Over here, unfortunately, these days have gone. You cannot drive that way anymore. You have to adapt to the new era, and that's what I'm doing. And hopefully, I'll get where I want before it's too late.
What jumps into mind if I say 750 horsepower?
A very bad Formula One engine.
Not enough.
360 down the straight or 290 around the corner? Which is the better one?
I would say 290 around the corner, definitely.
I certainly like the speed around the corners. It's a better sensation, the speed down the straight.
What jumps into mind if I say friends and family?
Friends and?
Friends. Friends.
Ah, friends. Friends and family also.
No.
Friends and family. I think it's a very important thing, and I have a very nice and good family, and as well very good friends, which is important.
My wife, my kid, and the friends I left in the United States, in particular Jimmy Vasse, my old teammate.